Grand Island hopes to honor those who have served us.
After raising $750,000, progress on the state veterans cemetery stalled. And TV's Steve White shares how now support groups are growing and trying to provide veterans a final resting place.
Virgil Lucas couldn't pass the physical examination for employment at the Army ammunition plant.
Rejected for a civilian job, the Army still took him. Marilyn Lucas says her husband Virgil was proud of his military service, which led to a career with the federal VA system.
He actually started here in the warehouse as a WG1, which is the lowest position there is in the federal government VA. He ended up being a hospital administrator in Temple, Texas. Very proud of him.
7 years after Virgil's death, Marilyn keeps his ashes in hopes of placing them in a veteran cemetery.
I considered Omaha and I considered McPherson, but when I heard Nebraska, Grand Island might have one eventually, I decided to hold his ashes and hopefully that we'll get one here.
This is a pretty big deal.
Grand Island made the federal priority list in 2021, but was denied funds, even after raising the local 10% match.
You know, in 3 months, we raised $750,000. We did that through $5 hamburger feeds, with the lowest donation probably being the $5.
Central Nebraska's raised $750,000 worth of seed money for this cemetery. This isn't a Grand Island cemetery or a Hall County cemetery. This is going to be a Central Nebraska cemetery.
Now, State Senator Ray Aguilar has introduced legislation to provide $8 million in state funds to make the project happen.
We wait 10, 15 years, we're going to be talking 2 to 3 times the amount of money again. So we need to get the project done now.
Take care of your elderly and veterans because they've already taken care of us.
Grand Island has a cemetery at the former Veterans Home. The plan is to improve it and expand it while adhering to federal guidelines and eliminate a geographic void.
There are a lot of older veterans and families, so families don't have to travel 200 miles, 300 miles to go visit their loved ones if they have them buried in one of the other veteran cemeteries.
Virgil Lucas crisscrossed the country serving veterans, but his wife says Grand Island is home.
They served their country. They left here. If they want to come back here, that's where they should be.
Now she tells state leaders to provide those hometown heroes a final resting place. Reporting in Grand Island, I'm Steve White.